welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer Girl, and in this video we're talking about the Temazcal ceremony, what to expect, what to wear, what it means, what's the meaning behind the ceremony, how it unfolds, and more. Please note that there are variations and differences from ceremony to another, and this video is mainly based on one experience, and you can have a different one, or maybe you already had a different one, and if you would like to share it with us, feel free to express yourselves in the comment. And also, if you've never tried it, you have some concerns or questions about it that we didn't talk about in this video, it would be my pleasure to answer those also. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you find this video useful. Okay, let's get started. The Temazcal is a traditional steam bath ceremony originating from beautiful Mexico. It has been practiced there by Mayans and Aztecs from the pre-Hispanic times. The word Temazcal comes from the old Nahuatl language. The first part, Temas, means steam, and the second part, Cali, means house. So it means steam house. And the ceremony is held in a dome-shaped igloo-like structure made of stones or bricks. And the Temazcal with this dome shape is meant to symbolize the womb of Mother Earth, and the ceremony itself is meant to symbolize a rebirth or a regeneration and rejuvenation of oneself. If you are wondering what you should be wearing to the Temazcal, I have some recommendations for you. First, let's start with the gender neutral necessities. That would be a towel. You will also need an extra outfit because yours will get wet. Also, in my ceremony, we were all given a bandana to put in our heads, but I'm not sure if it's available in all the Temazcals or if you need to bring yours. Also, if you're the type of person that's not comfortable sitting directly on the ground, you can have an extra towel with you or a soft carpet. Also, I recommend to bring electrolyte water, especially if you know you tend to sweat a lot, to have your minerals back after the bath and not feel dizzy or sick. And if you are a woman, I recommend wearing plastic sandals and a large dress. Obviously, you can wear what you want, or you can wear a swimsuit, but most probably you will want to keep switching positions once you're inside the Temazcal. And I think the best option to stay comfy and all that to wear a large dress. And for the men, everyone will be wearing shorts, swimsuit shorts, and you could wear sandals too, but it's better to take your boots with you because you'll be lighting the fire and carrying some hot, heavy stones. So it's better to stay safe doing that. The ancient traditions in Mexico, like all the old civilizations, have a deep understanding of the polarities in our lives. Everything is seen as having a masculine and a feminine aspect. And these differences are much respected and appreciated. The two poles are equal but different. They complement each other, and this is what makes us whole and complete. The man or the masculine pole is seen as the protector and the provider, whereas the woman or the feminine pole is seen as the nurturer and the receiver. These differences are also respected in the type of work Each gender is expected to provide for its community. In the beginning of the ceremony, you will also be invited to participate in different chores to aid in the process. If you are a woman, you will be given tasks like sweeping the temazcal, washing the fruits, chopping them, preparing the food, or also making tea. If you are a man, on the other hand, you will be given the tasks of cutting the wood, lighting the fire, warming the stones, getting them in the temazcal, and carrying inside the buckets of medicinal plants infused water. The inside of the temazcal looks a little like this. The ceremony starts at noon. You enter from the door and follow the clockwise direction to move inside and to take your spot. You can only move in that direction. Instead of going back, you would need to make the whole turn. The stones, also called abuelas or abuelitas, meaning grandmothers, are warmed in the ceremonial fire, cleaned and blessed with the sacred plants, and carried to the center of the temazcal. When you enter the temazcal, you say Omete Watl and put your forehead to the ground. Omete Watl translates to two energies and represents the duality of life, the God to divide in two. It also represents the feminine and the masculine, God and human. Each person to enter proceeds to do the same salutations and joins his or her spot respecting the directions of entry and exit. The shaman is the one to guide and direct the ceremony. When everyone is seated, he signals to the men to start getting the hot abuelitas to the center of the temazcal, along with the medicinal herbs in the water buckets. The entry then is closed and the temazcal is darkened. The medicinal water is poured on the burning stones and transformed into steam. The sauna begins. All the participants introduce themselves one by one and then set the intention for this session out loud. The ground and the wall of the dome remain cold during the ceremony, and the face and the chest level are surrounded by steam, so it's warm. You can sit to enjoy the steam bath, and then, when you feel too hot and need a little break, you can lay down in the ground below the steam level or press your back against the walls to freshen yourselves up. The shaman signals to the women in particular or to everyone to start singing and drumming. Each person is given a drum and a stick. You may worry about being offbeat at first, but when you stop thinking about it and focus on yourself, you will naturally follow the right rhythm. You all start singing and drumming different indigenous songs about nature and spirit, and it's resonating beautifully in the Temazcal. The word Ometehuatl is chanted and repeated in many occasions during the ceremony by the shaman himself and by all of you. You all say it in tandem. He also pours the water in the hot stones to clean the energies and purify the participants. The shaman also takes a moment to teach and give lessons about life, and he can also ask the participants different questions to make the lesson more interactive and more interesting, asking for your opinions as well. The doors of the Temazcal are being slightly opened or closed to regulate the temperature of the room and the amount of steam inside to ensure that everyone feels well and is comfortable. A little entr'acte is granted and the women bring in the chopped fruits and the tea, always in the direction of the flow. Everyone enjoys the little snack and freshens up again. You can also go out to have some fresh air before coming back inside. After this little break, the men bring the fiery stones once again in the Temazcal, repeating the same process of the beginning. Once all the stones are inside, they regain their seats. One pipe or more of tobacco are passed around to the participants. The pipe herself represents the feminine and the tobacco the masculine to be put inside of her. When you hold the pipe, you thank it and you salute it and proceed with your smoking. You don't inhale the smoke of the tobacco, you move it in your mouth from left to right and then from up to bottom. After you are done, you thank her once more and pass it to your neighbor at your left. The shaman then asks the participants to share their pains and aches. When a participant shares, we each listen and hold that safe space for them to express their troubles. It could be life problems or physical or mental worries. While listening, the medicinal water is being poured to purify and transmute the energy. After that, the shaman invites everyone to focus on their physical or mental concerns while inhaling the medicine and exhaling the worries. The participants inhale, hold their breath, then exhale by keeping in mind their pains and imagining them go away. After this breathing session, the participants go out of the Temazcal into the light, symbolizing a death of the old self and the birth of a new you. After being in the dark, the light feels so strong and refreshing. You then proceed to take a shower with the medicinal water or plain cold water. Congratulations, you are a newborn again, and you have completed the ceremony. This is an example of the Temazcal in Mexico City, and there are many others that you can easily find online if you are interested. Oftentimes, the pricing is symbolic, and you can pay more if you feel called to. The Temazcal ceremony is a beautiful reminder of our tribal days as humans living in small communities, dividing the tasks between each other, helping the weaker, and being there to support each other. The close proximity with other people and hearing them talk about their problems in the fog makes us realize we are all the same tribe now too, a big tribe called Earth, and we need to start helping each other more and finding pleasure doing it, not acting like it's a burden taking care of anyone other than ourselves. Our community needs us, especially our elders and our youngest. We should value and respect our differences. I hope you liked this video, and if you enjoyed it and found it useful, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Feel free to leave a comment. I would love to hear from you and answer your questions if you have any. And see you next time. Bye bye.